the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Joel Embiid out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. Now here is Irving. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Puts up a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Jokic. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one, no good. And the East now will go the other way with it. The feed to Markkanen. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now here's Irving. James looking it over. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Markkanen passes to Morant. Tips it, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Outside Irving, James wide open. They grab their own miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Irving. In the corner, it's James. Over Tatum. Tries again. The three for Doncic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
LeBron James on the wing. Back to Irving. The shot. Embiid trying to break loose. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now, here's Jokic. LeBron dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk. Got a piece of it.
Oh, and here we go. Irving He's got it, the fast break chance. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell with it. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Morant with it. Now defended by Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Randall's checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for LeBron.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Irving against Morant. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the rejection by Tatum. And he recovers it. 6 to shoot. Edwards finds Doncic. Embiid trying to break loose.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Randall after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Mitchell against Doncic. Shot on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point game.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So for the West, Jackson is checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for Doncic. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Irving.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sabonis.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
The wide open look here for Fox. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Count that one.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Tatum finds Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. The East All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one is off.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP, plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And the basket is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The kick out to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
And so it's the East All-Stars in the driver's seat.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. Penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
They've got Domantas Sabonis, Ja Morant, he's out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Siakam in at the force line. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Back from outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam kicks to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And the East All-Stars with some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Halliburton comes in for Fox. It's stolen by DeRozan. Morant finds DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, man. He's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Now the pass to Jokic. A second chance effort.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and he still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Sabonis. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Morant. Then for the West All-Stars, Edwards comes in for George. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Here's Jokic. The shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Siakam. Basket counts. And the East leads by 15.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Now here's LeBron. He's still scoreless so far in this one. DeRozan passes to Siakam. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
This is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Embiid's checked in.
He's underrated in his mobility. Jokic can be a handful on the drive.
And Jokic drops them both. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adebayo. The West trails by 14. Here's Edwards. And he... Oh!
Whoa! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Drew Holiday's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And West also making a switch. Julius Randle's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Now here's Adebayo. And Holiday gets to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. And the East leads by 13. Here's Halliburton. Here's Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Markkanen. The West grabs the miss. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Doncic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And DeRozan kicks to Markkanen. Misses from short range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. They trail by 9 points. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Lillard with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Lillard, the pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by the West. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Markkanen's got 6.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Embiid kicks to Doncic. Back to Embiid. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The East leading by 9, and even 3-on-3 break. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 8 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the left block, Embiid. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fast break. Here comes the West. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And that would have counted, but is... And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 9 points. And that does it for our...
Get ready for your East All-Stars.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Irving. Embiid is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jokic in at the center. James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative. Draws lots of fouls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. The East leading by 11. Giannis passes to Mitchell. Now here's Morant for 3. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Embiid. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Irving's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Pass to Jokic. James against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Irving kicks to Doncic. To the paint, here's Mitchell. Almost, but it rolls out. The West trails by 9. Embiid finds Irving. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him, if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Siakam is checked in for Markkanen. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Doncic. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Pass to LeBron. Back to Irving. Morant with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A solid defender. Morant adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Irving double team. Jokic passes to LeBron. Back to Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 5.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. George is checked in for the West. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Irving. George double teamed. He kicks it to Jackson. Back to George. He dishes it to Jackson.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
The West All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. 10-point lead.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Adebayo is checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Randall comes in for Jokic. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The East leading by 13. Here's Mitchell. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Fox. Tatum against George. Over Tatum. They get the rebound. Jackson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside, George. That doesn't go either for George.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
West All-Stars foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing that that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Siakam. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The West trails by 10. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Here's Randall outside for Jackson. Up again. Randall on the follow. Randall's got his first basket.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. Outside Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the
55.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Howie Markkanen is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Morant, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. James, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Right side, Antetokounmpo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the East All-Stars?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Here's Giannis. Keeps it alive. Morant on the follow. And the East leads by 6.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Chalk up 2 there.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now, here's Doncic. He was all alone on that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in, and he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Morant.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Giannis. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength.
The East leading by 6. And it's Morant missing. From deep, LeBron. The shot, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 20 points.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulder.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to James. Back to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Think about LeBron's career. No matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And that one misses. The West trails by 9. Here's James.
Big time!
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And finished off by LeBron.
You know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the East All-Stars coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's LeBron following the basket by Giannis. Irving kicks to Doncic. And LeBron throws it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. There's the dish to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Fires top of the key. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The pass to Jokic. Here's LeBron, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Boom! LeBron. He still got major bounce and force on the fly.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Mitchell. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 7-point differential. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Jokic. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentional.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left in the game. Bucket is good. And the East leads by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, Giannis. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
You can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 6 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's money from deep.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win and really